Aha! Welcome back, everyone, to Pillars of Eternity. This guy is at the inn. Swainer, not Seymour. Can you blame me? Yo, man, what up?
Welcome.
Don't know who you are, and I don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Careful. Look like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it, too. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. Oh, I saw you inside the mill. What was that about? Well, someone fancies himself a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. What if I buy your own? Will you talk to me then? Fair enough. You bring us something wood at our throats and might be feeling up to trading words. Okay.
Hello.
How about there's trouble with the miller? Maybe I could go talk to him for you? Ah, you think he'll get through to him when we haven't? Man's thick as peat bog. I hear he got his soul read, found his kin used to grow sonred trees for their Adirian lords, up until they figured out their side was losing. Explains why his knees still ache to bend or whatever lord or lady crosses the road. He'll be holed up in that mill for days, the coward. But here, if you want to give it a shot, then go ahead. We'll owe you one if you can manage it.
Gods keep you.
Well, we've got some cash. Apparently, I can't just give him the booze I've got. Buy a round for the fellows. Yeah, sure. 6 copper. Oh, man, for 3 beers? I don't know. It seems a little stiff.
Well met.
Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. You're right. Things going like they are, we're just gonna end up hanging from that tree out there. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now with crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasca needs a hand around here? Okay, cool. Cause yeah, I see no evidence that Trumbull is fucking him or the other farmers over. It's a bad harvest, shitty land, prices are high. Blaming an individual for this is not gonna accomplish anything. No man, woman, or child is at fault for this. If you're upset, complain to the gods. But we all know where complaining to the gods gets you. Yo, man, what up?
Hello.
I spoke to Swainer. I've convinced him to leave your family in peace. Keep it. You're having a hard enough time as it is. Oh, man. We could barely scrape things by, but we got you some gold. Dude, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you doing? So there's this hole over here. Can I do anything in the hole? The hole which used to be a temple. Okay, I can go in, but is there anything that I can do in there? Oh, shit.
I haven't been in here.
A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain.
Well met, friend.
Thought you were some... Never mind. Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way to reach a dark place. His temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. I'm no looter if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. I just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. What happened to you? I was trying to avoid the spiders. Ran into a scolder. Might have gone a little bit better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust, but I'm not, so that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. It just hurts. What are you doing down here? These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothos, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Riadceres even. Not so much from Riadceres these days. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Lord Raedric allowed them to worship. Lord Raedric would clear out the place from time to time, make arrests. It wasn't until the legacy that he started losing patience. He sent his guards in to put the priest to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end, you see. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's a coin in it, if you need motivating. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out now, Raedric's liable to destroy whatever is left of them. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Well, I meant it to be in and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anybody. It's just Lord Raedric's forbidden anyone having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. All right, I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long. It's crawling with creatures. But if you can get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll still be there, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here. Keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up a bit. Shh. Well, let's just try to go down here. Keep our eyes open. Something has seen us, I think. Oh no, that was us becoming hidden. Oh no, spoders. Never mind, that spider just doesn't notice us. Spider doesn't give a shit. Looks like it was torch and sword. There it is.
Laying low.
There it is. You can't hide from me.
How about that?
Hey.
Cool. Oh, little Skulder whelp. Oh, it screamed when it died and everybody shit their britches.
Varanthus!
Oh, Lord, his poor healthy points. Pour one out. Yoink. Vermin eating up all the food. Makes sense. Huh. Okay, we can get in the other way. What are these little Skulder creatures? Oh, God. The shoe's on the other foot now. Shh.
Leave it!
I don't know. The beating's on the other limb. Okay. Yeah, Adair's damage isn't great. Doesn't need to be. Apparently, I'm the one who deals the damage. And I'm okay with that. Oh! The nearby crystals like the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers, as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together, until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Who are you? The voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else. Your mind is sailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You're in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into it. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. Two people stand behind it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourselves back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Huh. A sudden death? Betrayal, perhaps? A will-o'-the-wisp! Hey, what up? Very bizarre. Huh. The parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it's faded. In this time of hardship, must just have as much.
Not a sound.
Ooh. Ooh, some Audra. That stuff, that's a magic rock. That does things.
Hey.
I'm here.
There we go. I don't know exactly what that does, but I do know it's a magic rock. Dear God. I shouldn't go anywhere with that Adair. Initiate's note. Visitors to the ritual floor. Retrix Obrica says redemption for these Orgot and struck the largest bell first rather than the second. Okay. So we strike the largest bell in order to do something. You already have the maximum quantity of camping supplies. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Praise Aothas. Ooh. Oh, crap. A letter from home. I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Hamar come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming. For I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Redrix Obrica will not approve, but... And the letter trails off. Well...
I'll see what I can find.
Bad timing.
Something's wrong
Oh...
with me.
That'd be the poison, my dear. Potion of fleet feet, eh? Oh no.
Leave it to me.
What is... Oh. Does not tell me what their affliction is. Very well then. So how much health? Running low on health. Oh, a full-blown scolder. All right. Uh-oh. When a character's health bar begins flashing red, it's a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed. Yeah. Got it. Holy shit. I didn't come here to die in a place like this. Damn it. Ooh, free hatchet. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you, of a powerful energy. It roils and sees with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges toward and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running. Your footsteps echo off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the darn stars to appear in the night sky, and the last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The lights fade, so as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone.
Certainly.
Huh. Okay. Alright. Camping time. Healing multiplier. Oh, that's pretty cool. We don't get damage reduction, because we are
Hey.
no good at living in the outdoors. Our survival skill is too bad. Okay. Examine the bells. Yeah, I'm gonna go research more about these bells before I start trying to hit any of them. Shh. Otherwise, I fear things might go poorly. Oh, here we go. I see scrolls. Nope. A Valiant Tragedy. I don't think that'll tell us anything about the bells. Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. Nope. Unconcerned. Oh, a fine sword. So we don't have enchantments as of yet, as much as we have qualities. The Deerwood. Nope. The Broken Stone War. Seems cool. Not interesting to me.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
Not a problem. Saber. Cool. Ooh. Teeny tiny itsy bitsy book. Interesting. Retrix letter. Understand your concerns, Sister Nedra, but we are safest here within the temple. What wrong have we done? Lord Raedric would not risk his position by harming us when we have brought so much prosperity to the village. Werton pretends at alarm. He knows full well that these are empty threats and means to frighten us into departing our home. Are we to abandon Gilded Veil to heretics? Werton, too, will play his part. When the time comes, our temple will stand long after Lord Raedric's hold is but gravel in memory. Ooh, you ever been wrong? Just fucking wrong about something? Oh, that's rough, buddy. Alrighty then. And what do we have here? The Great Western Stag and the Book of Verses. That might be more what we're looking for. Ednog, the bright star, spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew her for the right hand of the shining god, and was afraid. O wanderer, hear me. You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. The Sagarmis spoke, and his voice swept forth. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness, even for you, if you will embrace him. No harm will come to you if you keep the faith. Okay, that did not help as much as I hoped it would. Well, maybe there are more clues? Maybe I have clues enough and I am just stupid? Gotta love that dried blood. I don't want none of that fresh blood. I want some dry blood. Hey, could you go talk to the dude?
here.
We should probably give him his sword back. Like, even if he doesn't have a
Hi?
use for it. Any clues in there? This time Fortune, no.
Hey, God's key.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Shh. Well, I know the big bell is first. That much we know, and that narrows things
here.
down a fair bit.
Absolutely.
Just gonna stay in scouting mode in case I see something.
Hey,
Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Okay. Addendum added, buried secrets. I've seen a manner of the spirit. The first and last of these tolls is that of the right hand, which has a distinctive warped tone to it. Okay, so it's the first and last. Right, that makes sense, because the spirit was like, oh man, oh shit. Well, the large bell is the first. Dozen chirping notes to a mournful chime. Interesting, and we can also silence the bells.
Yes.
Okay. This just got slightly more complicated. Can someone out there... Can someone... I know where to start. Then again, there's only 3 bells. Like, how many possible combinations could there be? It does not seem like there are any penalties for trying. So, you know. Thanks, game. Thanks for being cool about that. You could have been a real bastard and been like, oh no, every time you fuck up the bells, you get electrocuted. And just like, ah, god damn it. Let me check that note again. Initiates note. The largest bell first, rather than the second. Oh, okay. So never mind. Okay, so it should be right, center, left, right, I think. Oh.
Hey.
Okay. I did that on purpose. Yeah.